came to what is this called? It's a I don't know, someone's stopping me from remembering, but this is a Wisconsin official marker. It's like a history place. So came here to check it out. I do this sometimes. If I'm on the highway somewhere, if I'm on the road somewhere, and I'm going to a place I've never been, and I see one of these, I usually want to stop and see what it's about, because I think that's pretty cool. I really do. That's something I always thought when I was a kid. You drive past like these signs, and you ask yourself, what the hell are those signs about? So now that I can, I have the I can do that. I do it sometimes. I don't do it all the time, but I do it sometimes. So this place is called Battle of Wisconsin Heights. It's on July 21st, 1832. A rainstorm, and it was raining, and a 65-year-old Indian leader called Black Hawk took 60 of his warriors against 700 United States militia at this location. So they got in a fight. Some Indians and United States militia. I think that's like where people get together and fight for somebody else. That conflict was called the Battle of Wisconsin Heights. It was a turning point in the Black Hawk War. So there was a war with this Indian called Black Hawk, and this site was the turning point of the war with the Indian called Black Hawk. What else we got? So, the commanders were James D. Henry, and I did this on purpose in middle school. I used to say colonel. I knew it was colonel. I just said colonel in high school, but now I know it's colonel. Colonel Henry Dodge and their troops overtook Black Hawk, and the people who followed him after they searched for them for weeks over the marshy area. This is the marshy area I think they were talking about. The marshy area. But I don't know. And then it says that in south central Wisconsin. But because of Black Hawk's smart military strategy and all the rain, because of Black Hawk's smart mind and lots of rain, and the steady rain and nightfall, approximately 700 Indians, including children, escaped down or across the Wisconsin River about 1 mile west of here. It's that way. So the Wisconsin River is down this road about 3 minutes down this road. You're gonna go down this road for 3 minutes, and then you're gonna go to the left, and you're gonna hit the Wisconsin River after you take a left. That way. I just came back from there. The success was their success was short-lived. The war ended just 12 days later at the Battle of Bad Axe, when many Black Hawk's followers drowned or were slain in their attempt to cross the Mississippi River. So, I guess what happened here, the success of Black Hawk was like 12 days later was pointless, because he died. Black Hawk's people died in the Mississippi River when they tried to cross the Mississippi River. So I don't know if you get that. You got all that, but that's what this spot is. This spot is about the victory, Blackhawks victory. And also 12 days later, he drowned in the Mississippi River, or died, one of the two. But I'm gonna go up here and check this place out. I'm gonna record some of it and then post it on YouTube. But this is what I was talking about. Some of the things that I like to do is like go to nice places. Well, cool, well, not cool, nice, or, you know, this is here for a reason, right? So this kind of like the stuff I like to do, you know, do things that are, I don't know, for adult, I don't know. This is here for a reason. So I wanted to check it out. So do things, well, that's what someone just told me, to do things you've never done before. Like, or some things that cost a lot of money to do. Well, free things that are free. It costs money to get here, but it's free to do once I got here. So it makes it pretty cool. Yeah, I've been doing this all over the state of Wisconsin. Going to places like this. All over Wisconsin. All over. And this is the first time I recorded it and put it on YouTube. And that's what someone just said in my ears. It's the first time you recorded it and put it on YouTube. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna show you what I've been doing, and then I'm gonna post it. And this is the only time, and that's it. That's it. That's all. I'm not gonna keep posting every time I go to places like this to make a point. I'm just gonna tell you that's the thing. Those are the things I like to do. Go to places like this. Go to other places like parks, national state parks. What else have I done? Like cool, I can't remember, but there are cool things to do all across Wisconsin, and I like to do them. I want to do them, and I don't want anybody to tell me, well, to make it, to give me a horrible time when I get there. You know what I mean? So this is why I come to places like this. There's nobody else here. So those bad experiences that you can get from other people, you can't get those here. So that is why I started doing this too. Going to places where nobody else goes, and it makes me feel good to know that I can't have a bad experience here. And that's why I started coming here. Coming to places like this. But I'll record some of it and as I go in, but I'm gonna turn the camera off. All right, let's go. All right, so there's like 3 paths. I see a path over there. I see a path right here. And I see a path right there. I don't know what I do, but someone is telling me to go down this path. I probably only do one path because I'm not in good shape. I got bad knees, and I got arthritis in my right shoulder. And I got a really bad back. Like my lower back is really bad. And I can't walk for too long without like my lower back like falling apart and feeling like it's gonna fall out. Like my lower back feeling like I can't walk for too long without feeling like my lower back is just gonna completely drop out. I can't do it for too long. Some people are telling me it's like racism. Someone who built this technology in my body likes to imitate racism. So like black people have bad lower backs because monkeys have bad lower backs. Like their backs fall out really early. So the person who invented the technology made it possible to like do something to a person's lower back to make the lower backs fall out as they get older. And since I can't exercise, there's somebody always talking to me. So when you're exercising and you're thinking about exercising, it's like this person is counting, this gay dude is counting numbers in my ear as I'm trying to work out. So, and in telling me how much to lift, and then controlling how my body feels when I'm weightlifting. Like you feel incredibly, you can't tell how weak or tired you are while you're lifting weights because they're messing with your brain. So I refuse to work out. I refuse to let the dude count for me. I refuse to do the workouts they tell me to do. I refuse. Or not work out. But anyways, I'm gonna go down this path, or that path. I don't know yet. I think I'm gonna go down God, I'm gonna go, crap. I'll do this path. No, this one. Because there's a little tiny hill, and I kind of like doing a little work. And that hill up there looks like a lot. That one doesn't look too good. Doesn't look like it's too much work over there. That one. So I'm gonna do this one. Just a little bit of workout. Just a little bit. Just a little bit of a workout. But yeah, this is pretty cool. It's nice. I like walking. When I was a kid, I used to think about walking everywhere I went, I used to walk. And while I was walking, I used to think that it's pretty nice to have peace. To walk somewhere is actually some of the best things. Well, walking long distances actually gives you a good feeling. Someone was telling me it's endorphins. So for you if you don't walk a lot and you suddenly decide to walk a long distance, you get a bunch of endorphins from it. And that's what I was feeling as a kid. I didn't know it, but I did. And I always told myself, walking is good. Somehow I feel good from walking. And when I got older, over the last few years, I've been doing that a lot, trying to go places to work, do all types of things, going places to like work and stuff. But I learned that that walking was good for anyone, especially when things aren't going. If you're not happy, you go for a walk and suddenly you're happy again. Walking does good things to you. So I like doing it, and I found places like this all over the state to go for a walk and have a good time. So that's what I do. I like to do it. Someone just told me to turn the camera on yourself so people can see you while you're talking to them. I like walking. I like going for walks. It's great. It feels good. But yeah, I found out, I got bad knees from not exercising. I got a bad right shoulder. Found out I had arthritis like last year. I got a bad back. Somebody, like I told you, put technology in my body, and that's stopping me from working out. Because I refuse. I refuse to let somebody count the reps for me. I refuse to do the exercises they want me to do. I can't eat. They can control my appetite. So there's people built this technology to make you feel like you're hungry, feel like you're not hungry. And since I can't eat regularly, when you feel hungry normally, they stop that feeling from going to your head. So you only eat when they tell you to. So you can't work out when someone's telling you when to eat, or you have to force yourself to eat. So I don't do it anymore. I don't bother. It's too difficult. Unless you're willing to do what they tell you to do, which I'm not. I like my own workouts. I like to do it my way. So I don't do it. I also enjoy I enjoy cool stuff. Yeah. What else is going on? I don't know. But we got another intersection. You can go this way or this way. Someone's telling me to keep going straight, but I'm gonna go. The mounds are that way. Dang, that's a good point. Someone just said you should go see the mounds. They're probably pretty cool, right? So I'm gonna go check the mounds out. I know they're pretty cool. They probably are. If they put that sign there, there's a good reason. There's probably a good chance you're supposed to see those mounds if you come here, right? So I'm gonna go check these mounds out. see what those are about. They're probably pretty cool. They're probably pretty dope. But yeah, my arm's real tired. It's real tired. It's horrible. Yeah, someone was talking. They're talking to me about the arthritis in your right shoulder. It's the worst thing in the world to grow up and learn that you got arthritis, and it's not a, someone just said it's a small thing. It's not that big of a deal. It is the worst thing in the world to find out you got arthritis. It's horrible. That is a horrible. Somebody to tell you got arthritis is horrible. And I think I could have stopped that from happening if I exercised throughout my life, which I wanted to do. I've always wanted to work out. I've always wanted to lift weights and be like really fast, strong, and cool, you know, built a little bit, not bodybuilding, but just fast and strong. And somebody has made sure that I've never been able to work out because you need money. Well, you gotta have food, you gotta have time. Well, food has always been something that I've never had, and someone's made sure of that throughout my entire life. So when I was a baby, we didn't really have any food to eat, and until I was 18, I lived with a person who barely fed me or tried not to feed me, and then I moved out into another house. These people who lived in La Crosse, Wisconsin, I lived with them, and they barely fed me. They afforded. They gave me one. They said I could have one meal a day from them. So I ate a dinner with them every day, and so I barely ate at their house. So that was for a year, and then I went to prison, and that wasn't too good. I didn't have any food in prison. You pretty much starve in prison if your family doesn't feed you or send you money, which I thought somebody would send me money. You know what I mean? While I was in prison. So if you are in prison and no one's giving you money, you're pretty much starving, or in prison, or you gotta figure out some way to make money while you're in prison. So this is I don't know what they were talking about, but it looks like the mounds. Is this the mounds? I don't know, but these are the mounds that I see. Well, this is the area that I got to. Maybe oh, this is where the fight took place. Oh, they were fighting right here. Oh shit. This is it. This is it. I bet it was going down right here where people would fight you and stuff. Come down here and shoot. You would shoot people from here to here. The Indians had the advantage. Someone's saying the Indians had the advantage here. But yeah, this is where it happened. But anyways, so while I was in prison, I didn't have any money or any food or anything at all. No shoes. My shoes kept breaking, tearing up. So the prison gives you free shoes, right? So while I was in prison, they gave me a couple of, every once in a while they gave me shoes. And then the ladies who worked in the prison would be angry when I asked them for new shoes. They used to get real mad because I used to play basketball and my shoes would tear, right? The shoes from the government would tear. And when I asked for a new pair of shoes after a week or two, and they had to give me a new pair of shoes, they used to get real mad. They used to look at me and ask me, used to give it aggression or anger that they had to buy another pair of shoes for me. So I used to be annoying when I asked for new shoes. So I stopped doing that. Well, I didn't stop doing it, but it was difficult to get a new pair of shoes. And then the people I knew in my life never bought me a pair of shoes, never wanted to give me money. So I couldn't get shoes from them. So it was tough playing basketball or playing sports in prison because I didn't have any shoes, and nobody would buy me any. And they were like 30 bucks, 40 bucks, or 50 bucks for a new pair of shoes. Which now that I'm out of prison, I realize $50 is not that much money. It's really not even a thing to think about when you start working. So I don't understand why they refuse to buy me shoes, refuse to send me money, refuse to help me out in prison. But back to they're trying to tell me to remember, talk about the food that you didn't have to eat. So the food working out. So never have an opportunity to work out in life is without food, it's not possible. Without help, it's not possible. And that's what I learned in prison, that over time I never could work out. I mean, prison life, all that shit, I could never do what I wanted to do because I didn't have an ability to do it. And somebody's told me it was about training or getting you to have sex with gay people. So a way to get someone to do what you want them to do is to starve that person. Todd Hall is just telling me, that was my idea, to starve you as much as I could to make sure that you chose to have sex with somebody for food. It's a weapon. Barack Obama just told me in my left ear that it's called a weapon people use to starve people and get them to do the things that they want them to do. So if you starve someone, you can tell them, if you do this, I'll feed you. And they control the opportunities for me to eat food by making sure I never had a chance to work until they decided, until I was like 27 years old. And that was the first time I could eat as much food as I wanted. And that's what I did. I ate so much food until I learned that the things that people could do could go into your workplace. So if somebody doesn't like you, they can call people. They're friends. There's a community of friends that work together. And they can fire you from your job just because they don't like you. They can get a few people to get together, complain about you, do bad things to you, and then get you fired from work. Or make it so bad for you that you want to quit. Like your workplace is so bad you want to quit. So that's what I did. And when I quit, nobody would hire me. For like 3 months, I couldn't get a job. And when I did, I was broke. I had $0 in the bank. I saved up 1,800 bucks. I spent most of my money eating food. And when I quit because the workplace was so bad, I just thought I'll work somewhere else. I'm a good worker. I'll find somebody to work for. I quit and I got fired. I quit and I couldn't get a job for 3 months, and I was starving again since then. So I couldn't work out anymore. I couldn't eat. I didn't have any money. And since then, I haven't been able to go back to the gym. And I think that's why I have arthritis, bad knees, and a bad back. But I do manage to do the things that you don't need to work out to do, like come to places like this. So that's what I do. The battery's about to die, so I gotta go. I'm gonna walk a few more places around here, and then I'm gonna get out of here. I'm going to leave. Yeah. So I'll talk to you guys later. But this is an example of the cool stuff that I like to do that I've done across the state of Wisconsin. Since I've gotten money, since I started working, and I put energy. Money is energy. I put energy in my pocket, and I use that energy to do the things I like to do. Someone just told me to mention energy. You love to talk about energy. That's what I think energy is. Money is energy. Now you know. Now I know. And if we ever find a bunch of energy, everybody's going to be rich. Everybody's going to have all the power they need to do all the things they want to do, and nobody will ever be able to stop them. It'll give everybody the freedom that they've always asked for. Energy. Fusion. Think about fusion. I'm sorry. The government had a gift for everybody to give them free energy so that they can all be free, and you guys can live your best lives and all that stuff whenever they found unlimited energy for everybody. But I figured it out from weightlifting, but that's another story. I'll tell you later. Hopefully you heard this. Hopefully you can still hear this. The battery's about to die, and I gotta go. I'll talk to you later.